Welcome back to Bane Speaks. I'm Bane, and this is where I speak. So now that the NBA draft is over and the Summer League has begun, a lot of questions are continuing to be talked about with Bronny James. And it's still driving the question whether or not Bronny James deserves or is even good enough to be in the league. Now, before we get to his Summer League performance, I got a couple things to talk about. For everybody saying that this is bad or nepotism are a bunch of insecure weirdos, to be honest. What's wrong with a parent helping their kid trying to follow their dreams? This is all over sports. Nepotism didn't just start with LeBron James. I don't know why everybody's coming at him. Jerry Jones is one of the biggest examples. He hired all his kids and all of his in the executive rules. Giannis's two brothers were in the NBA. One's still in the NBA, and I don't even know if they know how to score a point in basketball. And I also don't get why people are saying he's not good enough to be in the league. Before the college season started, he had like a heart attack or something happened with his heart. He was never the first, second, or even third option on that USC team. It's not crazy at all that a team would take a second round flyer on the guy like this. Especially with the genetics of the best player of all time. Another thing, everybody that pays attention understands that the college game is completely different than the NBA game. A couple players come to mind. Luka Garza was the player of the year in college. He plays, like 12 games a season. Frank Mason for Kansas won player of the year. He played a season and a half in the NBA. This just proves my point that the game is not the same in the NBA as it is to college. And I don't think a lot of people realize this because all they're doing is bringing up his stats. They're not bringing up anything else that he does in the game. I don't know why, but in basketball, college accolades do not matter. It's all about the pros. If they did matter, Kareem would be the GOAT. Now, this was his first Summer League game stats. He didn't play tonight, which was the second game. He had knee problems or something. He had 4 points on 22% shooting, 0 for 3 from 3. 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 points in 21 minutes. It's not very good, I know. But I want everybody to remember, this was CJ Stroud, his first preseason game. He did not look good, and he threw an interception. It was all over Twitter. People were burning him, saying he sucked, wasn't good enough. Texans messed up. Because remember, they traded everything basically to get the second and third overall pick. I bring up CJ Stroud because I want people to remember the first game is not everything. And he wasn't drafted to be the playmaker. He wasn't drafted to be the best player on the team. I think people's expectations of him are just so high, he'll never live up to them.